All right. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. And thank you, Patty, for joining me. She is part of our Artist Spotlight program. And I'm super excited that she was willing to do a video and interview with us for our YouTube channel. So thank you, Patty.
Yay!
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
I have really enjoyed reading the article, the interview questions on the blog. I feel that I know a little bit more about you, which is awesome. And that's why I started the program, because Facebook and Instagram and all that, you only know people a little bit. So
Right.
doing this, I think, is going to just, like that painting behind you. Holy cow. I love that painting.
Thank you. Yeah, like I just told you, it was my first pearl painting that I was so thrilled when it came out. So
And that's amazing to me that that's your first one, because that's a very hard technique to do.
it is, and those pearl paints, they can be tricky.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, you did a great job.
Thank you.
So, where are you from?
I was born and raised in San Diego, California, but my parents at a teenage years moved us all to Erie, Pennsylvania, where I grew up for the rest of, or big chunk, like another 30 years. I was here raising my kids and growing up myself and then raising my kids, and then I moved back to California and I went to college in my later years.
Nice.
um, Graduated from San Diego State University in 2018. um,
Wow.
at the top of my class. Sorry. I was really
Yay.
proud because I was like,
Let's
50 years
be
old,
very
and
proud of that.
I was really proud, and but yeah. So, and then we moved back here to Pennsylvania because I'd lost my mom, and I wanted to spend some time with my dad before we lost him, and we lost him sadly last year. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
very sorry.
so now I'm just here spending time with my kids and my grandkids and soaking up all the time I can have.
Oh, yeah. No, that's so important. Those are big moves, too. That's not just moving in state, that's cross
No,
country.
no, it is ping pong back and forth across the country.
Holy cow. And then now you have time for art, which is awesome. And how old are
Yes.
your grandkids?
They range from 17 to 4.
Oh, wow. That's a
Yes.
big. So you can
Yes.
paint with some of them, maybe.
Yes. Well, the 9-year-old and 10-year-old have shown the most interest and the most skill because they've made some beautiful paintings themselves.
Isn't that crazy? Kids are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
They,
They've got such creativity, and it's yeah. When we very first started, we were doing these. We had like these big paint party nights, and it was awesome. We had like two big huge tables, and we were all just lined up, and we had no idea what we were doing. We were using Artist Loft ready paints, ready to pour paints,
yeah.
and like I said, it was brand new. I had no idea. I was adding pouring medium to them, and everything was just running off, and we had it was puddles of paint everywhere except for on the canvas.
But
but
that's the
but
best
my
part of paint
grandson,
night.
I don't know how my grandson did it, but he pulled out an amazing painting that night. It's like he didn't listen to any of us. He just did his own thing, and it came out perfect. So
Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's just like crazy. That the
it
kids I've
is.
taught and painted with, I'm telling them what they're doing. They're just like, oh yeah, whatever. Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
So I do have a small list of questions. So what inspired you to start creating fluid art? How did you get started?
Well, it's a kind of a. It depends on where you want to think I started. I think. Okay, first of all, my dad was an artist, and he was a landscape artist. Apparently, he never shared his art though. I never got
Oh,
to see it, and it was just like a lost dream of his.
Yeah.
So, after he passed, me and my husband were thinking about starting a business, and we were going in a completely opposite direction. We were going to do like sell pallets of goods, and stuff like that, a wholesale. And for one reason or another, we just suddenly decided maybe that wasn't the direction we should go. And at that time, my daughter brought up, "Hey, let's do some faux paint, some faux art." And she, told me about it. And I was kind of watching Molly's artistry on YouTube already,
Yeah.
so I was already kind of hooked on it. And I'm like, let's give that a try. So I went out and I bought all the artist loft paint
All
and
the
some
things.
canvases, and we had these pouring nights, and I never looked back.
That's awesome. That's very similar. I started on YouTube too. Is you see it and you're like, oh, maybe I can do it, but I'll put it down the line.
Like my kids say, we don't really, we haven't had any pouring parties in a long time, but they're like, "Well, Mom, because you just kind of like got all serious with it, and now you're like on a whole nother level, and we don't even understand anymore." I'm like, it's not all about that, we can still do it.
Yeah, it's all
So
about the fun and just doing it.
it is. I will be having some more this summer, I'm sure.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you listen to music when you paint or watch TV?
I don't. I am recording because I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook channel and or page and Instagram and TikTok, and just trying to keep up with content because I don't paint every day. So just trying to keep up with content, I always need to be videoing when I am, so that I have things to share and videos to put up, because I got to put up a video every week. And I'd like to get to put up 2 a week. That's how I started, but I was quickly running out of content. So, but I'd like to get back to that. And so,
Oh yeah, it
that
gets
just means I have
hard
to paint more.
to do it once a week to 12. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
It
And then I'm
is.
going to be sure to put all your social media in the description of this video and link to your YouTube channel too, because I started watching. I'm a subscriber. I think it's awesome.
Yay!
You make me laugh, and I'm like looking at it and like, oh, she's having so much fun. I need more of this in my life.
I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve, and I share the good times and the bad times, because I try to be as an open book. I'm learning. Most of us are just learning. So if something I do can help, you learn something, and I learn a lot even just editing my videos. It's like, oh,
right.
I see what I did wrong there. And so now I'm eager for the next one to try to correct that.
To go do it again without that.
Yes, exactly.
I know. I have to keep lists stuff. Lots of lists. Like, okay, because it's all in my head. And if it doesn't get in my head, it's just, ugh.
Oh, I know. That can get bad. If you don't create and you have more and more ideas piling up, yeah, that's not good.
You just go, your brain explodes.
Really? It will. Sometimes you just have to get something out so that it's not piling up anymore.
Exactly. Let's see here. Do you have any upcoming projects or events?
For May, I am doing a collaboration on Facebook and YouTube with Christie's Creations. It's a group. I think it's a private group right now, but I think she pretty much accepts anybody. She wants to make it public. But on YouTube, you'll be able to watch all the videos for sure.
Nice.
Everybody's supposed to, tag everybody in it. And we'll be doing one in June too. And she spins a wheel every month, and it picks a background color, a base color, a prominent color, and a technique. Fun.
Oh my gosh.
And so this month for May is background the base color is black, the prominent color is purple, and the technique is a flip cup.
Oh, nice.
Which I don't actually think I've done a flip cup yet.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh, you're going to love it.
I can't wait to do it, especially with the prominent color being purple. Yes. I think I can have some fun with that.
Oh, you totally will. There's that whole danger element too. You gotta make two hands, two hands.
Right. Oh yeah, do that. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
see.
and then we don't know what May's will be yet, or June's will be. So.
Oh no, that's totally fun. I'm jealous. Like I want to do that.
Well, look up Christy's Creations, and you can join. She lets anybody join in on the collaboration. So
I'm
just
gonna
join
tell
in
her
the
you
group
said
and
it's okay.
tell her Patty sent you.
Patty sent me. Let me in.
I'll send you a invite.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
You're
because I think
welcome.
that would be fun. I love, I don't do enough collaborations, and that's something on my list that I want to do more of. So I will be hitting you up for that too.
It's my first one. I backed out in April because April was just a really bad month for me. But I can't wait to get in.
Right.
I kind of felt so bad. It was like when they started putting out their videos, it's like, oh,
I know, it's sad. You missed a
it
big part
is.
of your life right there, but family, it's hard. Real life gets in the way and it's
It
hard.
does sometimes. But
Yeah,
that's okay. We just push it through and we get in on the next one.
exactly. But do you have any questions for me at all? Do you have, because I am very appreciative you're part of our program, and it is at Paintport for anybody watching. It's paintportacademy.com, artist-spotlight. And then if you go down there, you'll see the artist for spotlighting, and Patty's right there. Just click on her forehead, and then you can
When did you start this program?
I started it with you.
Oh,
So
awesome. Okay,
you're
great.
number
You're brand
one.
new too. Yay.
Yay. Oh,
So
no.
you teach classes too.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
Teaching classes, and I teach online Zoom classes too. And
Oh,
because the in-person parties, they get kind of hard to schedule sometimes, and people already have supplies. So I'm like, heck, let's paint. Let's paint
that
on
makes
Zoom.
sense. That makes good sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. How long have you been pouring?
Oh my goodness, probably 6 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's
Wow.
evolved to where this is a spare bedroom in my house. So it's mine, and I have the lock, so my cats can't come in.
So I'm in my basement and I try to keep my cats out, but my Keith always leaves the door open, so they end up down here.
It's
But then I gotta shoo
hard.
them back upstairs because as long as there's no wet paint, it's okay. But oh my goodness, the other day I had bright yellow paint out, and they got down here, and it's like, no, I've got paint pieces that are resined, just resined.
Yeah,
My
you can't be
commission
down here,
piece.
kids.
No, oh my god, I was so scared. But everything survived, so that's all that matters.
Awesome. No, I know it's hard, but yeah, paint where you can. And yeah, thank you for being part of this program. And it's going to evolve. And I'm really excited to get to know you more, and we can be paint friends.
Yes, I call everybody like my paint family because we're all learning and growing together. So
Yeah, yeah, and we always will learn. I don't believe anyone stops learning.
no.
And it's all an evolution, and sometimes mistakes are happy mistakes.
And I have never met a more supportive, loving, honest group of people in the art, all these artist groups, that I'm just loving it with meeting all you guys, and
Yeah,
it's
and that's why I
amazing.
started this program too, because it's just one more way for everyone to connect.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's fun, and why not? I think it shouldn't be all just about the big superstars in the industry type of thing.
Right?
It's
Because
about
there's so many
everyone.
more of us.
I know there's more of us.
Exactly.
Although I do have my favorites too, and I love all of them. So,
I know. I know. I
so
know. And the list keeps growing too.
I know, right? Oh my goodness, you could go spiraling down that rabbit hole.
Well,
So,
I am truly, truly honored for the opportunity. That's for sure.
no, thank you. I do appreciate it, and thank you for doing this interview and spending time with me. And for everybody watching and joining us, make sure you check out Pattie's links, her Facebook, social media, Instagram, YouTube, all of that. Click, like, and subscribe to Pattie and support her. And if you go to the website, paintpouracademy.com, artist-spotlight, you're going to see Pattie's interview. It's a blog post. And on the bottom, you can comment and send her love too. So please do that. Yay!
Please and thank you.
Thank you, Pattie. So
Thank you very much.
we'll see everybody soon.